All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Um. So let's talk about the. I want to talk about the indices this morning first, before we get into anything. Had a really bad Friday on the indices. Um. I mean, this was pretty fucked up. Hey, this is like straight dump city, right? um. It's this was a tough day for everybody that wasn't expecting this. I mean, I know like all my guys here on this channel, we were expecting this move. Um, this was not actually a WXY from the points that I thought it was going to be a WXY from. Um, Part of me feels like that there was a possibility that this is the WXY, and that's why we didn't quite reach the extension that I thought we would. This actually, we do reach extensions. This makes a little bit more sense here. This could be a 1, 3, 5. 1 is allowed to be longer than 3 and 5. It's allowed. So I think I was just looking at it because I thought maybe this was the 1, 2, 3, and then so this would have been WX, and then we had a bigger Y. But hey, that's why I didn't call these on Friday, guys. That's why I didn't say like, hey, we're going to be shorting indices or anything. It just looked really wonky. Yeah, I mean, these are some great shorts. We did almost hit we did hit the extension zone in Q quite nicely. I told you guys this was going to be the zone to look at, and we tapped it perfectly. RTY hit its extension zone, which is really nice. So it was just ES that I just had mislabeled, and so we hit some good zones on these guys. Great shorting if you wanted to risk it. Me personally, I did not. What I'm looking at is a much longer and deeper play that's going to come down into X over time. And that play, let me see. I mean, really is going to be followed kind of like by all of the. Let's see. See, we may be done with our demand zone. We might be. I don't know. We don't need these though. I don't need this shit. So basically, the B wave or the X wave is always an ABC. From what we can tell for now. So we should be looking at an extension down into this zone. Okay. For now, we don't need those bigger values. So, for now, this is what we should be expecting. For most of the indices to complete this type of a cycle to the downside. I would expect quite literally the same out of all these guys. This one almost having reached a full 1.0 extension so far. So, It's just going to be a really choppy, rocky ride, guys. I have these guys set here. Doesn't mean that we're never going to see these prices again, right? We're just finding these bounce zones everywhere. It happens, okay? Even in ES, I mean, I'm really feeling that, because in case you guys are wondering, well, why are you, Tex, why are you throwing in fibs everywhere? Well, WXY, the X is always a corrective wave, okay? So ABC, well, how do we measure the extension of a corrective wave? We use our Fibonacci, okay? So, that being said, here's our bounce zone for ES. I was pretty close. Well, not like perfectly close, but I was close. So, what we're looking for is a good bounce zone and a confirmation to take longs, which we will be taking long soon on the indices, okay? They're safe longs. We're bouncing above our support zones, which means we have good buying support. This was a failed rally, right? So we bounced and the rally failed, okay? Which is fine. It's not a big deal. So we're going to catch this rally here. It's going to rally up. More than likely, the rally is going to fail. We're going to see lower prices one more time. We're going to hit a combination of both of these demand zones, and we're going to see a nice big fucking pew off of this area, okay? But it's going to be prolonged, in my opinion. We're going to be looking, like out into December. I like this timing, okay? Okay, all right, cool. USDX. USDX is really just, kind of doing whatever the fuck it wants to do lately. We finally have made a new high here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. La. Whatever. That's not an ABC. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So, excuse me. There are lots and lots of tops here for 3. But I think that I think this is the likely 3 of the top of 3 here. Okay. So, with that being said, we can say that this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but me personally, I think something like this is more of a viable option, simply put, because this is just, look, guys, on the 4-hour, we've got, this is actually kind of a big deal here. Okay, we've got this divergence, right, and the rejection. That's a really, really good sign for us. Seeing there's divergence here, which signifies the end of this one. Yeah, so we have a lot of really nice plays here. Okay. So anyways, USDX. I mean, I think this week we're going to see, like today especially, USDX should get some sideways movement. We're probably going to see the final decline in indices after today's USDX movement. And then when USDX decides it's going to tumble here is when we are going to get the nice big upwards momentum. What does that mean for the cryptos? Actually, we'll get there in a second. Just want to remind everybody, I don't think we're doing this anymore I think we're just here. Okay. So be ready to buy down here. It's coming soon. Okay. And let me see, wheat real quick. Need to get you guys all into wheat. God, look at this. Look at how beautiful wheat is. Love it, right? So, if you've been buying here, I've been marking the zone for a long time, and you guys should have been grabbing stuff here. This is an amazing opportunity. One, the likes of which you're not going to see for a very long time. So, get your ass in this now if you can. Okay. All right. Bitcoin. What are you doing? All right. So, we discussed the other day that there was a potential for Bitcoin to do this number. Okay. And we still have a really nice divergence here. Okay. So there is a possibility. And, we got to kind of see, like, what happens, right? I don't know. A lot of people are going to hate me for that. But it is what it is. We got to see if... Was this a 5-wave, a 3-wave, and then we get a 5-wave down? Okay. If we get another 5-wave down here, that tells me that this is an ABC. Okay. Which means that whatever this was, this W has completed, and then we're making an X, and then from that, we're making a Y. I'm still holding on to the possibility of this having been like a bigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just in case we get some kind of weird fucking correction out of this before. Like, I just like to leave the possibilities up, guys. Okay, I mean, so don't hate me, please, for this. All right. We did get a nice reaction just below the zone. So if you guys shorted inside of this, phenomenal. I know I picked up a little bit. 21.9 was the spot at which I was saying that we should short from, and it only kind of went to like 21.880, but I grabbed a little bit here. I just FOMO'd in. My average is like 820, so it's not a big deal. But got a little traction. So, if this is actually a 5-wave sequence down, right, then here, if this really is a 5-wave sequence down, then my bad. Oh, yeah. See, the only thing I don't like about this being a 5-wave sequence down, okay, is it would mean that, like, okay, I need you guys to understand that in a 5-wave sequence, first of all, we don't want to break the low of W, okay, because we're holding a nice structure here. So that means the 618 has to be above W, which means that we would have to retrace like 21,800. That's a massive retracement. Okay, so this is why I don't like the 5-wave sequence for this to be here. Because of this massive retracement that we would have to do and just be so fucking wonky, and it wouldn't even do what the indices are going to do. Okay. So I don't know. I'm still just going to hold my breath on big. I'm not hold my breath, but hold my position. Like, I'm just going to wait, I took 30% profits. I alerted for everybody to do that when we were like right over here. My stop loss is at entry, like right in here somewhere. I'm sorry, right in here somewhere. Okay, it's in a nice position, so I'm not that worried about it. It's not a huge position, so whatever. What the fuck ever. Okay. I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, this would just be such a weird place for another 5-wave sequence to come down. It would be a really, really weird place. Okay, let me just say that. So, I don't know how I feel about all the mess of, you know, I just, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Ethereum. What are you doing? What are you doing, sweetheart? Ethereum, I actually like this movement. Okay, remember we measured this out before. I don't think Ethereum is going to do that. By the way, I think we do get a 3 waves here, and then a 5-wave reaction down. Right. So, Ethereum to me has the cleanest structure out of all 3 of the cryptos right now. Right. So, on Ethereum, you know, I like the long from like 11 to 1200 ish for now. I also like the short from this zone right here. I really want to short this zone right here, guys. So I think for now Ethereum, because it has the nicest structure, I don't trust this this long here. I know a lot of you guys are like, "Well, let's grab a long." I mean, come on, guys. It's like not even $200. Okay, so let's not worry about that. But let's grab a short from this zone. Okay, this is going to be a really nice fucking short, and we have a nice tight stop loss because we should be expected to go back up towards an invalidation zone here. So, anyways, let's talk about Litecoin. Litecoin has been the absolute bane of my existence, right? I fucking hate the structure on Litecoin. It's so terrible. I mean, it doesn't do anything that it's supposed to do. I just don't. I don't understand this piece of shit coin. I really don't. So, although I do think this is going to end up a little bit lower here. Okay, something like this. And the reason for that is we probably just made the A. Really, it depends on how high B comes back, but let's just throw some hypotheticals in the air. Like, let's say B came back to 60. That puts us between 42 and 46. So, like, right in the middle would be like 44, right? So, just hypothetical, guys, right? I mean, B could like fall short, like way down here, and B could just like stop there, which would put X like down here, closer to the invalidation zone of the whole move. But, which I mean, you know, it could happen. It could happen. So for now, I'm gonna be a little liberal on the bounce zone. What kind of here? I hate trading these waves, guys, because I guess to give an explanation, uh, the corrective waves in a lot of really anything. It doesn't matter if it's an index, commodity, crypto. The corrective part of a corrective sequence. So if you have an ABC, it's the B wave. A WXY, it's the X wave. The problem with trading those waves is they can break down into multiple structures. Okay, so like this is going to be a multi-structure wave coming down to the X, and it's a really, really tough. Like intraday, you can't call every move perfectly. Okay, these are just really, really tough to fully understand all the way down, and that's why I just put proposed ideas. Okay, once we get to this zone and we confirm that we can hold. Okay, like the cool thing about this is we can put some buys in here and we can long from this zone, have a stop. Like I can just like layer buys from like, I don't know, 1100 to 900, right? Like, and at low leverage, I've got a stop loss like right down here below this previous low, because I know that we're not going to make a new low in this sequence. Okay, but to be safe, we'll just put a stop loss there, right? And then if we're catching a long from down here, let's say our average entry is right here. I mean, we should go up into this zone. It's 123%. See what I'm saying? Like, to me, that is an amazing fucking, like, that's what I want to see. Okay? That's the kind of shit that I want to see. This is what I want to see. Okay? So, that's why I'm willing to wait this entire sequence out and let it play. I mean, we can short this. There's a three-way pullback here. We can try to get a little short. We just got to be careful. We'll put our stop loss above this high because I don't want it to come back up. But anyways, we can short this and try to ride it into the wave. Okay. The surprise is that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this ABC is bigger, right? Like, I don't know. Just saying. So, all in all, those are my current thoughts. I mean, still watching to see if Bitcoin is going to do this. It may not. It may decide to just fall. And if it just falls, I'll be looking at this zone, as I always have been looking at, too long from, with a stop loss just outside of W, somewhere in like the 17. I would say like stop loss at like 17,400. Okay, but I'll be longing this zone. So for now, we can actually fill this in with green because I like it. So here's my long zone for everybody. I don't like the structure, so I'm not trading anything short or long from here. If you're short from here, the way we should have been, congratulations, hold it down to this zone. Okay, just like I've been doing. If not, then that's fine. It's okay. We're chilling. You know, you can long from here. So if you missed this short, we grabbed some small entries from over here. It didn't quite reach the zone I wanted it to reach. It just fell out. That's okay. Like I said, on the small account, I FOMO'd in a little bit and picked this up. So Ethereum, expecting similar movements. Litecoin, fuck you, Litecoin. Here's my zones for all of these guys one last time. Okay. Some great zones here. Here's wheat. And then here's oil. Okay. All right, guys. This video turned out to be longer than expected. I got to take kids to school and get some shit done. So hope you guys have a fantastic week. Please be aware of the markets, and please trade safely. And as always, man, be a good human. Be good to your fellow humans, man. We're all out here just trying to make a living and do what we do. So take care of your people. Take care of your family. I'll see you guys later.